Welcome to another PPF. This is Kish YZ. I'm he. No, I'm not. I'm D.
You're
That's
Hugh.
right.
You Hugh now. Okay.
Hey, you're Hugh. What up, Hugh? Nah, yeah,
Hey,
I'm
I'm
D.
D.
All right. What up, D? How you doing, bro? All right.
Shout
Yeah,
out D.
another PPF. This is another teammate of the Pacers. The previous episode that we did, we're going to do Domantas Sabonis. Currently in his fifth season, he is known as the power forward slash center on the team, and I don't know if it's an argument, the best player on the team as of right now. So yeah, once again, thanks for kicking in the second half. Hugh, give us the spill. Dig up the
Yeah.
dirt.
So, so Sabonis, I'm gonna say Sabonis a lot because I have a hard time pronouncing his first name. So I
Demontis.
always refer to him as Domantas.
Demontis.
But see, I always feel
Demontis.
like I'm gonna mess it up.
Demontis.
So I just
Do
call him
your
Sabonis.
mouth exercise. Demontis.
Domantas.
Demontis.
Domantas.
Okay. D Sabonis. All right, Sabonis.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Sabonis. But
All right.
he played his college ball for Gonzaga. Hey, speaking of Gonzaga, shout out Gonzaga. Yeah, the team that I would not want to play in college basketball this season. But yeah, he played his college ball for Gonzaga. He played 2 years there, freshman, sophomore year. He declared for the draft after a sophomore season. He was drafted 11th overall to the Orlando Magic in the 2016 NBA draft. And actually, draft night, he was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder along with Ursan Ilyasova. Did I say that right?
Yeah, it's close
Ilyasova.
enough. Yeah,
uh,
now you got me doing it. Ilyasova, yeah.
with him and Victor Oladipo for Serge Ibaka. Um, and then the actually next season he got traded to the Pacers along with Oladipo. So it looks like for a little bit there they were just a tandem.
Yeah, like a little tag along.
Yeah,
2 for 1.
July 6th, 2017. Yeah, so I guess he just played one season for OKC, but he was traded to the Pacers along with Oladipo again for Paul George.
Yeah, play 1 year for us and just off you go.
One and
We had to
done.
make a move. I mean, yeah, we had to
One
make a
and
move.
done.
It's not like what we have now where we're keeping the young guys and hoarding picks. We were trying to keep as playoff pushers. So yeah, he definitely developed into what we see now. Like I said, this is his fifth season. Hugh, he's a two-time All-Star, making the All-Star game last year, being voted in, and then this year he made the All-Star game, but primarily because Kevin Durant was injured, so he was basically the fill-in for that. So yeah, that basically made him the two-time All-Star that he is. And like I said, the best player on his team. There's no argument there. The numbers that he's putting up, he's posting triple doubles this year. I mean, you have the numbers. Give us the rundown, stats guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everything's like we just did Brogdon. I mean, everything's better, except Brogdon's averaging, 1 point better a game. And then obviously more 3-pointers. But yeah, Sabonis's actual stats, he's averaging about right at 20 points a game. He's averaging a double double. He's averaging 11 rebounds a game, which is impressive. He's averaging 6 assists a game, close to 1 3-pointer a game, slightly under that. He's averaging about 1.2 steals a game and 0.6 blocks, so about a little over half a block a game.
Hit those assists again, please.
6.1 assists.
See, that's what we're talking about. This is the modern big man. This is a guy, like you said, he can shoot a three. He's not taking a whole lot, I guess, if he's only making one per game. But if he's getting triple doubles, it's most likely in points, blocks. Sorry, wow, that's crazy. That's Hassan Whiteside. My bad. Points, rebounds, and assists. So a passing big man, kind of similar to what we see in Bam Adebayo. So definitely somebody you want to keep. I don't know if he should be traded off. I have him, as definitely a foundation piece, but looking towards the future, I have him as a player that I don't recommend that the Pacers trade, and maybe he could be somebody that stays there long term, but depending on his mindset, he might ultimately want to go play on another team towards the end of his career if he hasn't won a championship by then. But definitely a long-term piece, in my opinion, kind of reminiscent of how they were building around Paul George. So they definitely have pieces now, and I think health overall as a team is a major part. I mean, at one point they were talking about trading Miles Turner because they didn't know how they could both play on the court at the same time and how the narrative of these two guys are going to clash, but they're making it work this year. Sabonis increases his 3-point ability and range and game there, then yeah, you definitely have a solid team there that can make solid playoff pushes. And this guy is the guy to do it alongside Brogdon. Let's see that 1-2 tandem, that 1-2 punch that is needed in the modern NBA between the guards and the bigs.
Yeah, yeah, I'd have to agree on most of what you say or said. Sabonis, he's only 24, so he's still extremely young. Not even in his prime yet. He's just seemed to be getting better, as you touched on. All-Star last year and a fill-in All-Star this year. Having his best season of his career. Like we just talked about in the Brogdon episode about him was on the trade block right for the deadline. There, he didn't ultimately get traded, but he was on his name is being said that they were shopping around for him. I could see that with Karis LeVert. But yeah, Sabonis is a guy, the number one guy in my opinion. If I was Indiana, that I'm not letting go anywhere. Like I just said, he's getting better every year. It looks like I think he is the foundation. He is the centerpiece of that team, and that's the guy that you want to build around. And I like you. I love what they have right now. I love Brogdon and Sabonis, Miles Turner. They got Karis LeVert. I love the way their team's looking. I know their record isn't the greatest, but I really like their foundation, what they're trying to do in Indiana, and I just see Sabonis getting better. Like I said, he's only 24. He's still incredibly young, so just I expect
Yeah,
every year his game to improve.
I definitely agree with what you're saying about the team. It's just been injuries between Karis LeVert and the minor injuries of maybe like Brogdon or the slump that he had, and then TJ Warren out basically the whole season. I think you told me today he played 4 games the whole season.
Yep.
Being announced that he's not playing the rest of the regular season or any this season. So yeah, it's just very unfortunate. And plus, on top of that, what the Brooklyn Nets are doing, this might be one of those teams where it's kind of like a wait your turn type of thing. Like you have enough pieces there, you just got to keep working on staying healthy and keep these guys motivated. But maybe just a wait your turn, like wait for Brooklyn to kind of maybe perish or crumble if that were to happen, and make your move as Brogdon starts to enter his prime now, and then Sabonis will be here in a few years. So yeah, I would say give them 2 to 3 years and see what's going on before you might need to make any major shift changes with your roster, or think about trading the major pieces and rebuilding with trade assets. Any final
Yeah.
words?
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to do that? You had a fun fact about our last PPF, Malcolm Brogdon and Domantas Sabonis. Just a fun fact of
Oh
how
yeah.
they were
Yeah.
traded to
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
Pacers.
Yeah. So Malcolm Brogdon. Well, actually, I'll do Sabonis first. Sabonis was traded to the Pacers on July 6th, 2017, and Malcolm Brogdon was traded to the Pacers on July 6th, 2019. So same day, 2 years apart. It looks like the Pacers like to do business on the 6th of July.
Hey, another prediction from Hugh. I think you might be onto something. You might be on a nice streak here. So let's mark this down as well. July 6th. Let's see what the Indiana Pacers do in the upcoming year or next year if the scheduling is off because of starting the season late this year. But July 6th, that's Indy Day. That's the Pacers' payday for the players and whoever they may bring in through trades. So yeah, Hugh,
Yeah.
give us a last shout out,
Yeah. Hey,
last
I know this
words.
has nothing to do with this episode, but shout out the Clippers, bro. They were down. I was just keeping up with the Clippers Bucks game. It just ended. The Bucks were up 12 at the end of the first, and the Clippers came back and ended up beating them by 24. And
Without Paul George.
that's without Paul George and the healthy Bucks team with Giannis and Middleton and Drew Holiday. So yeah, I think it ended the Bucks 7-game win streak, something like that. So yeah, shout out the Clippers, man. They're not playing around.
That's crazy. If y'all are keeping up with our episodes and all of our podcasts, Hugh, that might give you a little bit more of an edge when we had that last debate of the duos of who they should trade. Maybe they should trade Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard is better off being the front runner on his own. But of course, this is a 1-game sample, so you know.
Against a good team though.
Yeah, against a great team,
Real
a
good team.
dominating team in most aspects. So yeah, for sure. I'm not going to shout out the Clippers. I'm not doing that. So you're on your own there, but yeah, good game. Good game.
Good game.
Yeah, I don't really know who to shout out. You got any suggestions for me?
I say shout out somebody that hasn't subbed that you want to see sub. Not in my
Let's
family.
see. Nobody from your family? Are you related to everybody?
It's just like every episode you want to shout out my mom or my brother who hasn't subbed yet. They're going to. So do somebody else this time.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. Yeah, I'm not sure how many new viewers or listeners we have out there, but I'm just going to go ahead and give a shout out to Vicky Pippen because we just talked to her, and maybe she'll sub if we get lucky. And she does like basketball. I think back in the day she liked the Warriors when they were winning, going against the Cleveland Cavaliers teams. So she's probably a fan of your jersey if she's still rooting for them.
Yeah.
I mean, some people jump on that bandwagon and some people jumped off. Let's see if Vicky's a jumper. I don't know. Vicky, if you're in here, leave it in the comments and let us know if you're a fan. And let us know if you're a fan of the show by sending us a like and a sub. We'd appreciate it. Hugh,
Definitely.
last word. Say bye to the people or something.
Until next time.
Oh my gosh, what's going to happen?
I mean, I'll just see him next time. I hope nothing happens.
All right, that sounds like a big setup. Okay, well, yeah. All right. Until next
see the future.
time, people. You see the future. Let's see if he's right. Until next time, this has been Kicking in the Second Half. Kish YZ. Keep it here with us on YouTube. And if you like just the audio only, follow us on anchor.fm. Check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts. We'll be in there. Peace and love, everybody.